I'll be handing off the channels to someone else.
Today is a very sad day for the internet because we've lost MatPat. Don't know who he is? He is the main guy for game theory, film theory, style theory, and food theory. He is the guy who does the theories on the internet. You probably know him from Five Nights at Freddy's. He's the guy. He was even in the movie. He is big. His channels have amassed just hundreds of millions of views, probably in the billions at this point, and millions of subscribers. And he's officially quit. Now, a lot of other YouTubers have also quit, and I'll be going through all of them today, but there is just a common theme, and that's what I want to discuss. So, mainly on the MatPat point, he has spent a third of his life on the internet doing his little theory videos, and he just wants to pass the torch on. A common theme you'll hear, especially with MatPat, is he wants to spend time with his family. He has 2 kids and a cat and a wife. He wants to spend time with them. He doesn't want to keep working 24/7. One of his main points was that he's growing up and he's getting old, and that we're not really outgrowing him, but he's kind of just outgrowing the grind. And he just wants to leave on a high note. So he says that he has had one of the most successful years ever on the channel and in the whole company. So it's like the perfect moment for him to leave. And that in the end, controversial point here, but in the end, he is very replaceable. This content I'm doing right now, this is probably the most dime a dozen, bottom of the barrel content. But it doesn't matter how special you are, there is always another one. And he's been training his entire team to be able to replace him. He wants to be replaced because he doesn't want to ditch us. Like, we do need to remember that. Like, he does care about us. He just needs to care more about his family. You know, you love your friends more than you love me. You don't know who I am. And in reality, he doesn't know who we are. So, yep, parasocial relationships, whatever. Now, every single video I mention in this video, I will be putting in the description. I recommend you watch so you can make your own opinions and things like that, but I'm just going to go over the main points. So, MatPat will still be around. He won't be deserting us, and that's a very good thing. But with some other YouTubers, the case is a little bit different. So we've also lost Tom Scott recently. He's been going at it for 10 years, doing weekly episodes, and he just wants to leave and take a break. You know, he had his nice little helicopter sunset moment. That's cool. But he's still doing his podcast. He's still doing some of his other content. And hey, he might come back soon. Same with MatPat. He's not completely deserting. But Seth Everman, for example, he's gone. He doesn't want you to ask anymore. He thinks the internet's toxic. He might pop in and out with his other ventures on the internet, but he won't be the Seth Everman channel anymore. Next up for this year, we've lost Meat Canyon. Now, not all of this is 2024. A lot of this is like the last couple months, but at the same time, it affects the content we see in 2024. Meat Canyon just went to do commentary videos. Because like, content like this, talking to the camera, is significantly easier and cheaper to make, and in his case, it gets more views. So he can make more money doing less effort and spend more time doing other things. So that's a win for him, I guess, but no more slightly cursed but funny animations. Stampy. We also lost Stampy. And, you know, that was a lot of childhoods for a lot of people. I was more of a Sky Does Minecraft person myself, but a lot of my friends have watched him, and I guess it's sad to see somebody end a series in the way that it's just ended, but at least he got to say goodbye. And as sad as it is, you know, we grew up and so did he. We've also lost Anthpo, one of my personal favorite channels, and it's just because he grew up as well. Are you seeing a common theme here? He makes college videos, he graduated college, not much of a place anymore. But, you know, we've also lost a couple big names in just slightly different ways. So Captain Sparkles, one of my old favorite Minecraft channels. He wants to throw in the towel. He doesn't want to do Minecraft anymore. And, you know, fair enough. He's been doing it, you know, forever. And he's got his final series going on, and it's going to be the it for him. So if you still want to watch his other content, that's good. But if you're a Minecraft person through and through, then I'm got the news for you. But on the note of people not fully retiring and just doing other content, aka like PewDiePie, who just wants to do his thing because he has fun and he's just going to focus on his wife and kid. He's made the money. He doesn't really need the views anymore. We've also got some other people. So like GDon, I think I said the name correctly. He's a prank channel, right? He's now a Bible study channel. Yeah, I don't know either, but that's just what's happened. Then we have Maddie, who is a filmmaker. I watch him. He's not as broad appeal as the other channels I've mentioned. He just wants to focus on his life and not money. And same with Joel Haver. He's been successful with his animations, but he wants to make feature-length content for us. He's not disappearing, but he's changing up his content, and what we see in 2024 is just going to be completely different. And just as an extra mention of a channel I found in my recommended, Moo, who really goes into the main point I want to make at the end of this video. And he's just leaving to focus on his mental and physical health. He doesn't like the pressure of content, and he's just setting a bad example for his own family. So he just wants to have a new job, something that's more consistent, something that makes him leave the house and not be depressed. And that is kind of just the main problem, isn't it? So a lot of these creators all mention that YouTube was their dream job. And, you know, to a lot of people, it is still their dream job. It's like amazing to be able to make videos and have people watch and have a community and make money off that. Of course. But people are just getting tired and they're burning out because grind culture is just kind of pushing more and more. The most successful I've ever been on this channel was when I did my weekly Valorant series. And after a while, I just, you know, you can't do something for that long. Now, I'm sounding like a spoiled little brat. I only did that for like 6 or 7 weeks. But think about it, like I thought about it for the people who have been doing it for years. And it's amazing to think that people are able to keep doing stuff like that. Now, you know, different decisions, different things. Like I could probably do this for a long time. But it's just what YouTube has become. And what it's become is this antagonistic entity that is pulling people away from their families in their perspective. And because of that, they just can't keep making content anymore. But, you know, that's just an idea. And as you could say, it's just a theory.
It's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you.